just had a thought and a memory, and I don't even know if I can express this right, but I need to say it so that I can go back and listen to it one day and just remind myself where I've been, where I come from, and where I'm going. But when I first started this journey of like trying to figure out what in the heck I was going to do with myself, and ran across the Lisa Nichols video on YouTube, and then the Miles Monroe and all that stuff, so it had me figuring out, who am I? What do I like? What do I want to do? What matters? So when I started figuring out all that stuff, I used to really hear a lot of people say stuff like, well, I ended up, when I lost my job, the corporate job, making decent money, I was surviving still. It wasn't like I was just balling out. Like, I was maintaining with the nice corporate job. But on top of the corporate job, you have all this hectic stuff outside of life going on. And because you do have a normal 9 to 5, and you got somebody else's rules to follow, you got to balance that life and your regular life. And it was a lot of stuff that come on along in people's regular life. So I remember distinctively thinking, when I hear like the stories of where successful people come from and what they went through, like, I'm like, how in the world could I like lose a job making I was making like $21 at the time, but surviving. Like, how could I lose a job and like not even want to go back to work? Like, I just couldn't see it at that time. I couldn't even imagine it. And I didn't understand how those people were so strong, and like, I didn't understand the depths of what all goes on behind the scenes when you don't have a job. 9 to 5. When you building a business or trying to become an entrepreneur, like, at the time I had no idea. But now, like today, August the 1st, like 2020, I don't want to go back. I don't care what I gotta do. Like, I get it because it's like a whole new breath of fresh air. Like, when you're no longer, I guess, living to play by somebody else's rules when it comes to your livelihood, like how you get in the funds to do so. Because you're gonna have to follow somebody's rules. You're gonna have to work for somebody doing something. Even if you got your own business, you still gonna have to, satisfy your customers and, have somebody to answer to. You ain't gonna always be the boss of everything. Like, even whatever I'm trying to get into, like, somebody gonna have to lead the way on that. If it ain't nothing but answering to a bank, you're gonna have to answer to somebody. So I'm okay with that. But it's different when you have to wake up every morning and somebody else kind of calling the shots on how you have to prioritize your life. That was in my world, because some people, we gonna choose to go work for somebody else on a schedule and follow their rule because that's what works for us. And ain't nothing wrong with that. Did it for years. Got me a long way. Taught me a whole lot of stuff. Wouldn't change it for the world. So when we choose to do something different, that is an eye opener. That's a nice, what they call a slingshot. That is a nice road to travel. So I'm going to encourage anybody who listening to this, and anybody who don't want to work no more for somebody else, like on somebody else's time. Maybe you want to figure out your own life where the majority of your money and majority of your time is spent doing whatever it is that you really want to do. I'm going to encourage y'all to just don't stop. Don't give up. I don't give a crap how hard it get. It's going to get hard. And like the other day, I was about to go crazy. I thought I was about to go crazy. I needed a whole pick-me-up or motivational speech, and thank God that he put good people in my life and in my circle that can remind me who is king. You know what I'm saying? So no matter what I'm going through, like no matter what it is, at the end of the day, it's already taken care of. Just I become a worrier or trying to, I ain't gonna say overthink stuff, but yeah, sometimes I might overthink stuff. But we just created that way. But God created us to know, give us common sense that He is God. So whatever He need to happen will happen. As long as I'm doing what He need me to do, then all will be well. So for my people who taking that stride to do something different in their life, something they ain't never done before, especially stepping outside of the 9 to 5 stuff and trying to do the entrepreneur thing and take care of kids and all kind of stuff, go. Don't stop.